Last call. Secure all cargo. All passengers aboard.
Cargo secured. All passengers boarded, sir.
All hands standby. Engine room. Reverse 1/4. Valve. Hands off bow line.
Aye, aye, sir. Now line away.
Engine room. Ahead 1/4. Sound blast bell. Leadman, sound off. Give me a depth reading by the mark.
Final one. Halfway on one.
Mark 4. Engine room. Ahead 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain.
Welcome aboard the Liberty Bell. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young cub that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. And he's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with great calamity on his voyage so far. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guests everything you know about this river.
Well, now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut and hear the students when they're open than to move all down. But I will tell you this. I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri. Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river, and the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we passed in frontier land. A few years back, it was no more than boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, the utility and the coral are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose travelers, keel boaters, prospectors, and Indians too. But mostly it's flush time and well on its way to becoming a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Hannibal. It takes me back to when I was an Air Force boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was young, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island, and it's named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grandmother was there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's not Potter's Pond, and it's windmill. We almost can, my friend. And that's what's landing. I always did like her. Just swear and just wonder. Me and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves, lots of adventures, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It connects the Big Island to the Little. And if you follow the Wilderness Trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langhorne. It's the last trading outpost before we head into the Indian country. Look who's drifting out of the bayou. Off the port, Captain. It's Big the Joe.
Old Beacon's been marking this river for longer than I can remember. Every time the river cuts a deep channel, old Beacon puts out a walker to let us know that it's safe to travel over. However, Sam here has been bragging that when it's came to shove, he can navigate the Liberty Bell on a heavy duty. Isn't that so, Sam?
Well, I was born hungry, Captain. But mostly it's worn off.
Indian village before. Now that's something you don't see much out this way. That's how Algonquin Indian village looks to be from a Politan front. Usually they stay further east. It's in the Seminole and as far west. And of course your Shawnee black people probably. I've never seen a Colombo jockey.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
Could be why the Colonists are on this farm. Just following the food trail. those who fall in battle against the original bed of death. After nightfall, they return to join the great warriors and brought honor to the front.
Attention deck watch. Controls to port started. Engine room, steady on.
We're entering shallow water, but there's no cause for worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar on this part of the river, and he will navigate us through to safe water. You wouldn't steer it wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never to do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Policeman, stay out.
Those of you that have been this way before know that the water can get fairly shallow along this stretch of the river. The leadsman will call out to head. Each mark is a fathom of 6 feet. Mark 20 is 2 fathoms, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew. Stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. After all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere. If you folks on deck look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langhorne. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the armies came in and took them over. My feeling is, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leadsman, give me a depth reading. Sing out. You see that brick mansion back over yonder there in the woods? I've heard folks hereabouts say it's haunted. Some say it was built on sacred Indian burial grounds, but now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. If you want proof, just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And what we can do, don't strike any matches today and read in your direction. You won't just be seeing ghosts, you'll be joining them. We're approaching Liberty Square. It's all important for us. We'll be putting in the dock shortly, so those of you on the upper 2 decks might be able to find and collect all your parcels and head to the lower deck. Young youngies will want to take them in hand before they get out of hand. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us. I hope I see climb around the river bend.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. Man the battle line. Person, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock. All passengers, stand by, go ashore.